We are back for match 5 of Throwdown here on PureMTGO.com. I'd like to remind you that I am Joshua Claytor, and I am playing the black-green Hexproof deck that I have been hyping up on my blogs, on Reddit, on the site, on Facebook, pretty much anywhere. I've made some extreme changes to the deck. You'll see the updated deck list in the Throwdown article. But as it stands now, we are currently 3-1 in the match. Chris just crushed me in round 4. I've won the die roll. My opening hand is acceptable and I will keep it. And we are just waiting for Chris, who takes a mulligan to 6. Lotlith Troll is really good. I'll take the 1. I'm sure he has Cyclonic Rift in hand. Let's hit him for 2, and let's slow him down a turn. And Abrupt Decay that Mystic. I knew we had it. And that's okay. Next turn we'll just double up on trolls. Depending on what he does. We may double up on trolls, we may go Dreadmangler. But he just played a land and passed, so we are doubling up on our zombie trolls. Next turn we will have 3 zombie trolls in play, maybe. Oh, World Eater. I'm going to attack with both. I'm now empty-handed, but he doesn't have a World Eater in play. At least now he doesn't have a World Eater in play. Let's go ahead and keep on pushing this troll. We're going all in on this bad boy. Hoping he doesn't have another rift. If he does, we're in a bad spot. If he doesn't, then I'm pretty okay. Hot dog, it's a Garrick. He just put a Prime Speaker, an Arbor Colossus, a Reverend Hunter, and a World Eater in his hand. If I've ever needed a top deck removal, right now's the time. Sack. Alright. Let's look at our sideboard again. We're taking out we're bringing in the Fades and the Thoughtseize. We're back to just taking out the Deathrite Shamans. I feel that's the most comfortable way to go with this sideboard. And Chris will be on the play for game 2. This hand is missing black mana, which is really unfortunate because I'd like to keep it. But without black mana, I can't keep it, so we're going to have to mulligan this hand. That hand is significantly worse, but we've got black mana in it. Oh, I can't rightly kill the Caryatid, but we can go ahead and decay that Emissary. There's another Caryatid. We'll make a troll, and we'll play a forest, and we'll pass the turn. That shows an Arbor and a Nylea. And that is a Putrefy. I've never been more sad to draw a Putrefy in my life. I'm attacking into Garruk. That way if he -3s, he's off the board. A third Caryatid. Gives him Arbor Colossus. This one shows Nemesis, Arbor Colossus, 2 forests and a bow. I'd really like to draw some more land now. Again, we're going towards the Garruk. I don't think I'm winning this game. The whole lack of second black mana has been problematic. There's a World Eater and a Satyr. Arbor Colossus comes into play. He makes 8 mana. There's the World Eater and the Nylea. And there's our second green source, or second black source. We are pretty hopeless at this point, though. And by pretty hopeless, I mean very hopeless at this point. So I believe we'll be going to a game 3. There's 11 mana. That World Eater's about to get huge. He's casting too many things. Just activate the World Eater, make him huge. Oh, crap. Oh, he made a 10/10 Nemesis Immortals. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and concede to this. There's no way I can come back. Let's move on to game 3. We're gonna keep the board the same. And I'll be on the play. And I'll keep this. Again, we need a third mana, but hopefully we can get there. So far we've missed our third mana. Oh, I can't decay that guy. And that always makes me sad. But we'll make a pack rat. I can decay that guy. Still can't decay that guy. I think as we've played the matchup in this little 2-hour period we've set aside to play Magic, Chris has adjusted to this matchup pretty well. I think he's done a very good job of learning the sideboard on the fly, I reckon. There's an 8/8. There's my third land. Is it going to matter, though? If we can draw 2 more, if we can run a runner land, we might be okay. I don't think we're going to be okay, though. I don't get why he didn't attack there. I will take this opportunity to putrefy the World Eater. And I'll just sit back with my Mangler, biding my time, hoping to draw some land. I'll take 3. That puts me down to 7. Go back with the Mangler. There's a Garrick, and that pretty much is going to wrap this game up. As much as I don't want to believe it's going to wrap it up. Just Satyr, Shrine. He'll be able to cast the Arbor Colossus. And probably more. Let's see, there's 1, 2... Yeah. I think Chris did a very good job of adjusting his play as the matches went on. And he has been able to make this take this from a 3-0 lead to a 3-2 lead. And I think that's something he should be fairly happy about. And that is lethal if he plays this right. Chris sometimes will get caught up in doing the cool play instead of just outright killing someone. And right now he's just doing the cool play, which is making a giant monster, which isn't a big deal. I mean, the game's over anyways. I do think I can't compliment him enough though on learning the sideboard on the fly. I think he did a very good job there. But I will still claim the overall victory on this throwdown. Thankfully, it's only 5 matches instead of 7, because I think he was on the comeback trail to just crushing me. That is the game and match. Okay, so our sideboard wasn't very effective. It was only 3 cards. We didn't see very much removal or land in those games. But you know what? I'm not going to make any excuses. I think Kriskurse played those last 2 matches very well. I think he did a good job of adjusting his deck as we went through each sideboarded match, and learn the matchup and learn to attack it how he should attack it. I still believe that the black-green hexproof deck is favored. But as you see, if I don't draw removal, the games are much closer, or they are just straight up blowouts in favor of Chris. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and sign off of here. I'm going to make I don't need to make a recap video. I've pretty much recapped it. I went 3-2. Chris went 2-3. He did very good on sideboarding as the matches progressed. He did better than I did, but I think his sideboard was better suited for the black-green or another mid-range thing than mine was, you know? So with that said, thank you all very much for coming by PureMTGO.com today and checking out our Throwdown series. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll have an article up on the Throwdown. Chris will have his view up from the Throwdown, and I hope that it can incite a lot of discussion. Again, my new deck list for this will be in the article. I hope you enjoyed it. I can't say that enough. Let us know what you would have done differently in the comments, and we will see you next time. Thanks for visiting PureMTGO.com again. I'm Joshua Claytor, signing off for Throwdown. Have a great day.